She showed him out back to the bathhouse. It stood corrugated in the dim evening under a tree beside a pig pen, and she hung for him a lamp inside the door. The wooden tub was wide, and the edges were worn, and it was filled steaming with water. She closed the door, and he took his pipe out of his pocket, and he put his matches by the floor. He took off his clothes, and he unwrapped the cloth from his leg. He filled the pipe with tobacco, and he swung a leg over the tub and eased in his large frame before following with his injured leg. Blood, like dark ink, floured the water. He eased back against the tub and then leaned forward again, his pipe hanging from the side of his mouth, and he twisted his body over the side of the bath and felt about for his matches. "You looking for a light, mister?" The cocking of a gun, and Fowler flinched and he eyed his gun on a stool on top of his clothes out of reach. From a pillar of shadow stepped the shape of a man penumbral. "Not much use to you over there," the man said. Fowler swung his body back around in the bath, and he stared hard at the man and smiled. "That depends," he said. "Have you the courtesy of a light?" The man rattled a box of matches and tossed them to him in the tub, and Fowler caught them mid-air. "Don't get 'em wet," the man said. "Ain't nothing more annoying than wet matches." Fowler opened the box without taking his eyes off the man, and he scored a match and held the flame to his pipe. He let the match burn out slowly against finger and thumb and put it back in the box, threw them back at the stranger. He leaned back, putting his hands on the side of the tub. "And you are? Who might I be? You go upsetting folk in Philadelphia, and you're sure to run into me. Can I talk to the people who sent you?" "You're talking to me." Fowler stared at the man. "You working with that other party?" "Only ever work for myself." The man stepped forward, and Fowler recognized him as the slob he saw by the fire slurping beans. He cursed himself under his breath as he saw the man was now clean-shaven, those slumping shoulders fixed straight, and his gun trained right on him. "You had time for a shave," he said. "No point in being unprofessional. I suppose now you want me to put on my clothes and travel back with you to Philadelphia." "That ain't going to be necessary," the man said. That's great, that's great.